You're welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news, FCT Council post PDP youth blast Wike for declaring support for APC candidates. The North Central PDP Youth Frontier has criticized the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike for openly endorsing Christopher Maikalango, chairman candidate of the All Progressive Congress in Abuja Municipal Area Council. Convener of the group, Nathaniel Lozua, said Wike's action amounts to gross anti-party behavior and undermines the principles of discipline that the People's Democratic Party (PDP) claims to uphold. He said the FCT minister has repeatedly supported APC candidates and chieftains in Rivers and elsewhere, adding that his action now constitutes a public betrayal of the party. The group called on the national leadership of the PDP to immediately institute an investigation into Wike's conduct and apply disciplinary measures without fear or favor. The national executive must act decisively, including appropriate sanctions up to and including expulsion if the evidence so warrants, Lozua said. The group reaffirmed support for Zadna Dintani, PDP's candidate for the AMAC chairmanship election, and urged party members to unite behind him. The FCT is now Rivers local party structures, and the people of Abuja will not accept external interference or attempts to subvert the will of the electorate, Lozua said. The North Central PDP Youth Frontier also vowed to mobilize peacefully for PDP candidates in the FCT during the forthcoming polls. It added that anti-party conduct will be challenged through party organs and public accountability mechanisms, not through intimidation or disorder. Wike has openly been supporting APC for a while now, but to a large extent, what can you say about a man who has decided to take, job even from the opposition? It's going to be very difficult for a Wike to, begin to support PDP at the expense of APC, because currently he is eating from APC's table, and it's going to be difficult for him to bring PDP matters on the front burner there. While Wike is on assignment that is sent by the APC, it's rational for him to speak in favor of the APC in any level in which he might find himself, based on the fact that he is on the duty or the assignment granted unto him by the APC. But then it seems those who are in PDP don't seem to understand the dilemma in which Wike is, because I really want us to look at this matter in all perspectives. And one of the perspectives is from the Wike's point of view. And for him, who was from PDP and is still claiming to be in PDP, but unfortunately during the last election, he had to pitch his tent with the APC in order to support the southern candidate fight. And at the end of the day, he has seen the southern candidate, who happens to be in the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and then decided to go for it based on his own conscience. And at the end of the day, the so-called alliance paid off. He was compensated to be a super minister of the Federal Capital Territory. And if he's given such an opportunity, I think to a large extent, a rational and reasonable human being, we want to display all forms of loyalty in order to retain, his job. And that is an angle I want us to look at it, where the level in which Wike is a dilemma on who to support and who not to support. And when it is, pushed to the wall and is in a public space, is bound to speak the right thing about whoever is, bankrolling him, that's his employer. Like the saying goes, he who pays the piper dictates the tune. But now, on the other hand, the Wike is in PDP and he has got to take a job from APC. I think it would have been polite for him to, as at today now, completely defect from PDP and move to APC, because I know to a very large extent he remained in PDP because of the fact that those who happen to be his in quote na political enemies since 2023, based on the fact that it was not allowed even to run as a southern candidate, and he wasn't also picked as a deputy, and this set of people are still within the party, and if they continue with him they might repeat the same feat, and believing that Wike is strong because he's currently in power, he might not be able to allow them even to repeat the same feat, and as a result of that he remain in the party to make sure that his own will is what prevails, not the will of his so-called political enemy. Hereby, he will not want to commit political suicide. But from the way things are now, the PDP has been left as a carcass, and those who are inside it are trying to pick the remaining up. And the belief is that even at that point, that Wike's action then in 2023 has led to the party being a carcass. At least it should right now release the party from the held he had on the party at the jugular and allow the party to grow freely. But in this situation now, those who happen to be members of the party, especially in FCT, who are looking at their chances already that seems to be slim if any election or any poll is done. And then as they are trying to, grapple with that reality, their own member in Kotna is now also fraternizing with the so-called political enemies and telling that one that because of what his principal has done as the president, then he should be able to gain an election or a re-election on the support of the people here during the election, thereby promoting the chances of the APC candidate. And the PDP youth, they believe that this is pure anti-party actions, and they have reported the matter, believing that the party organs will be strict about it and adhere strictly even to the rules. Thereby, Wike is expected in the nearest future to be called upon even to face a disciplinary action if PDP deem it fit even to do so. But if they are still going to, allow unnecessary nepotism to have its way, well, Wike may even survive it. But then, as the election will come up in AMAC, that is Abuja Municipal Area Council, if they might eventually lose and APC then win the election. So the ball is in the court of PDP to make the necessary decision and expel whoever is going to, reduce their chances of winning, especially the 2027 election. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.